Hi, I'm Dennis Quaid, and I just talked to Kara, and I think you ought to listen to what uh, we talked about. Maybe you can figure it out and let me know because we've touched on so many things, and I think she's a therapist, and she kind of therapist me. She outpsyched me.
Right now, you are really going to get to know Dennis Quaid. He opens up about some personal things, and you will see a side of him you probably haven't seen in his movies. If you want to tap that like button, amazing, and drop a comment below about what you like most about Dennis Quaid. Are you an optimist or a pessimist?
Optimist. Well, I'll bet on myself. Let's put it that way.
So you're an optimist about yourself.
When it comes to a future or something and an uncertainty, I will bet on myself. So I would call myself an optimist.
Okay. Introvert or extrovert? I think you already told me this on the podcast.
Yeah, an extrovert.
Elaborate.
I'm an extrovert in that I'm a people person, and I always keep a bit of privacy to myself.
Okay. What's one topic you cannot stand being asked about?
Topic that I cannot stand to be asked about. I would say my looks.
Okay. Do people ask you about your looks? What do you mean? Like, what do you do?
Now people comment on my looks or this or that or whatever, and the way I look. I don't like talking about the way I look.
Okay, then let's get off that topic.
Like, when somebody comes up and goes, "You look tired. Are you tired?" I hate that.
That's the worst. Why say that? If you
hate that.
think something like that, there's no benefit in saying it. I hear you. Yeah. What is one of your guilty pleasures?
I like to watch bad documentaries on gunslingers and murders and stuff. Replays. Yeah.
Okay. What is one of the most valuable lessons that you've learned about relationships?
The most valuable lesson that I've learned about relationships is that the fault usually lies within myself when there comes to an issue. Instead of looking at the other person outside to save me or to fulfill something for me, it's something that I really needed to do myself before that a relationship's not going to solve. I have to bring what I have learned to the relationship, in other words.
Well done. Did you learn that in therapy?
No. But I probably got to the place where, in fact, that's why I quit therapy.
Wait, really?
Because I figured I could figure it out on my own.
Interesting. But that's very interesting.
All I had to do was self-examine.
Yeah, but that's an important insight, to know that whatever is going on in a relationship is definitely a reflection on you, and you need to figure something out, what's going on for you, to be able to figure the other part out.
Yes.
Okay. Important or valuable lesson you learned from Hollywood?
From Hollywood? It's make-believe, but it sure is a great business. And there's some fantastic people in Hollywood. There really are. The artists that I've met, and Hollywood is a very mean town when you first come here. But after all this time, I have many, many, many friends. I'm very lucky about that.
Who's your best friend?
My best friend is not an actor. I don't really have actors who really know. We're really my friends for the most part because they're so tough involved. Billy Bob Thornton and I, we're really good friends. We talk a lot,
Okay.
and because he didn't act like an actor either. And I'm just kidding about that, really.
Wait, you and Billy Bob were you in his show? You were, right? What's the name of the show?
I think Goliath.
Yeah, Goliath.
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, it was excellent. Yeah, just going to work, and he runs such a great set. He's a fantastic human being.
Okay. Who knows you better than anybody else?
Who knows me better than anybody else? Well, I'd say my fiance really knows me really well, but that would probably, who is an actor, who I have to say is, my best friend, is Brett Cullen. He probably knows me better than anybody else. And we've been friends for like 40 years, going back to, Houston at the U of H. And I can't get rid of him. You know what I mean? I got friends you can't get rid of.
I think those are the good friends.
Well.
Those are the good friends. So how would he describe you? If somebody was to say,
probably
tell me
the same.
about Dennis, what would he say?
Probably,
Dennis is...
yeah, he'd probably call me a grump.
Okay, leading to the next question, how do you think the general public would describe you? Like, what's the image that most people have of you?
I'm the Parent Trap dad.
Okay.
Or I'm the rookie.
So that you can
that
really
would probably
tell
be
that
the
they
image.
think. Yeah.
I can tell by the look on somebody's face when they come up. What movie it is that they've seen.
So what's the look?
I've got I'm multi-generational, I guess, in that sense. If they're like in their late 40s, or they're probably coming up because of Dreamscape, or it depends on how old they are. But Parent Trap girls are everywhere.
And what do they look like when they approach you? What's the face? Give me the face.
Are you? It's the dad, the dream. I was king of the carpool line when I did that movie.
How about
I love that movie.
Yours, mine, and ours, though? Did they get for that?
Oh, and by the way, we did a Parent Trap reunion last week.
How was that?
That's going to be. I'm going to release it as a podcast. We had Katie Couric be the moderator, but it was fantastic. We had Lindsay. That's the first time we've all been together since we wrapped.
That's great. So wait, so you put that together as a podcast recording, or was that something separate?
It's going to be a podcast as well as Katie Couric is going to use it, as a on a television thing. Yeah.
And then my last question for you is, who are you really?
Who am I really? I am a kid from Houston who came out of here to LA and really had such a lucky life, and I'm really grateful for it. And I'm looking forward to the future but I just want to enjoy my life on a day-by-day way.
Okay.
That is an answer. That was a really deflective what I just did, but.
All right, so let's cut the deflection and let's absorb and give the answer that's appropriate and honest. Who are you really?
I'm an actor.
That's it.
I'm my mother's son. I'm a Christian. I'm a Southern Baptist Christian boy from Houston, Texas, who really made it way beyond his dreams.
That was Dennis Quaid. If you like this video, you will probably like my talk with Tim Daly. I put an easy link right up here. Just tap on that card or check out the description below. I put a link there too. And drop a comment about what you liked about our talk today. Don't forget to subscribe for more real talk with your favorite celebrities.
We've touched on so many things, and I think she's a therapist, and she kind of therapist me, she outsides me. Anyway, it was a very interesting conversation.